James Kirimi, you are CEO and founder of Doorfeed. Thank you for joining us on BITV.
Thanks for having me today.
Doorfeed recently expanded into France through a new fund launched alongside Layet Bordier Acer Finance. For our listeners who might be, let's say, less familiar with you, what does Doorfeed offer to the French real estate industry?
Well, to make it very simple, we open an entirely new asset class for our institutional investors' clients. We use technology and we use humans on the ground to build and manage portfolios of residential real estate. We do this with scale, we do this with speed, and we do this with accuracy. The technology that we've been building allows us to detect and analyze 25,000 properties every single day in France, and indeed to find the best investment opportunities. And then our technology and our partners on the ground allow us to run the due diligence, the renovation, the property management, and the asset management all together in a comprehensive way for investors, but also for all our partners involved, including the one you mentioned. And so that's what's unique. For the first ones to take this approach in France, and we're very delighted to access the market.
Okay, you mentioned technology. Doorfeed is a prop tech. Maybe more specifically, what will be the strategy of this newly launched fund vehicle? In France.
So we're going to be deploying capital for our clients across a pretty diverse set of cities, focusing on medium and large size cities. It's about 40 cities that we're targeting. There's going to be a mix of exposure in Paris, top 10 cities in France, where we see quite a lot of volumes of transactions. But we're also going to be into what's usually referred to as tier 2 cities, say in between 100 and 200,000 inhabitants, where there is a lot to do. Okay. The portfolio will also transform and improve the energy performance of all these assets. That's a very boiling topic in France. We believe that we have a role to play as an institutional investors and representing our clients when deploying that capital. And so we're going to be committing quite a lot on the ESG side and investing responsibly over the next few months.
Okay, and I know you have strong ambitions for this vehicle. What is your objective for the fundraising and deployment of this new fund?
Well, so look, the great position we're in is that we'll receive an equal amount of interest from French investors, but also from international investors. Both of them not having been able to get the exposure they wanted in this market in the past. There is, again, quite a lot of demand on the domestic side. And so we're going to be prioritizing the local investors, institutional of all types, all sorts. We've established amazing relationship over the last few months. And so we're going to be working with them initially. We are also entertaining discussions with most institutional investors in the space coming from various regions of the world. Our presence in both France and the UK with our office in London allows us to be close to them as well. And that's a good thing when it comes to working closely with and meeting their demand.
Okay, and just before I let you go, because I'm curious, do you have a target fundraising that you're shooting for 2022?
The first vehicle has been designed to be a raise of 300 million equity, which we're working towards. This will consist of various sets of strategy, and we're indeed ambitious and hopeful and confident that we're going to meet our ambitions this year.
Great. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today, James Kirimi. You have a lot of projects, so good luck with all of them. In the meantime, thank you for joining us, and thank you all also for joining us. See you soon on BITV.
Thank you so much. Bye.